Whew, okay, well, job kinda well done. Hey, let's look on the positives here. We solved the case of the Phantom, rather definitively. And we were trying to get information on Ouroboros to at least find evidence that they were operating here, get on their trail. And we certainly did that. We got our clocks cleaned by the Ouroboros guy in the end, so we're kind of back at square one, especially because we don't really have any more leads after Bleu Blanc. He made with his escape rather effectively, but this is still, we gotta stay positive here. This is results. So anyway, speaking of French accents here. I see. Good work, all of you. The Society of Ouroboros. To be honest, I only half believed Cassius when he told me about a secret society up to no good, but... well, here's the reward for completing the investigation. Sure didn't expect it to turn out like this, though. Alright, received payment for that there white shadow case. Oh yeah! Nice chunk of BP, and a nice chunk of Mira. Hey, alright, we made it to F-rank Enforcers, all by our, work here in Ruan. I appreciate it. Hey, Absorb Quartz is a perk. Lovely, let's take a look at that once we're done with all this. I'll have the results forwarded to Cass, Brigadier General Bright, and the rest of the army immediately. I get the impression they are desperate for information too. Yes, please do so. If Ouroboros can produce something like that, holographic projector, was it? They're far more capable than we even thought possible. Never mind producing another gospel as casually as most people obtain a pair of shoes. The real objective seems to have been performing experiments with that new gospel. The fuss about the ghost was little more than the whim of the man in charge, really. Bleu Blanc, the Phantom Thief. He called himself Enforcer Number 10. If I had to hazard a guess, Enforcer is probably a title for ranking agents in the society. I'd put money on the man we know as Lieutenant Laurence being another one. Estelle? Yeah, I know. The Black Fang. That's what Joshua called himself that night he disappeared. Joshua was also an enforcer, I bet. I always suspected there was more to him from the moment we first met. But given his age, I never thought he'd be able to match someone like that Phantom Thief. Somehow, I doubt he ever showed us what he was really capable of. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Jean? What is it? That Phantom Thief guy said the Society's plans had only just begun. I think they've got plots and stuff in motion all over Liberal. Have you heard anything from the other branches? Anything weird? Nothing that stands out. I bet you're right, though. They're starting to act in the shadows all over Liberal. Given that our little ghost fuss is over, it might be wise for you to head somewhere else. Yes, I was just thinking that myself. Are any of the other branches looking a little strained, potential society trouble aside? I guess the Zeiss branch, sort of. Their standby, Gundolf, had to head to Gransol. It sounds like they're fairly undermanned at the moment. Okay then, we should head out there and help them. Zeiss, huh? Ooh. Oh, I really hope we meet up with Tita again. Maybe. Well, we met Zin. Why did I say Vin? Hey, it's me, Vin. No, Zin. We met Zin in Zeiss too, but he's a wandering guy from far to the east, so he's not necessarily tied to that area. So, in fact, wasn't it Agate who we got in the party there? I can't remember. We were all over the place, but Tita was very much involved with Zeiss, so I hope we get her in the party again. Ooh, is Chloe gonna have to stay and continue her exams? She probably has to, so, oh man, I would have loved for her to stay with us. And who knows with Olivier, right? The guy is flaky. I'd be okay with him sticking around too. Sorry, Olivier, not as much as Chloe, but I'll take you. Yeah. We'll see where it goes. Will Ruan be alright, though? The boss branch is dispatching Sting to help us out in a few days. Oh, wow. The pro wrestler? Or the guy from the police? Either one would be a big boost for the Ruan branch, I'm sure. Melvin and I will be able to hold the fort until Sting gets here, I think. And once you get to Zeiss, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. He might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed. Yeah, that's a good idea. I totally want to see Tita again anyway, so I'll head over to his place right away. You know, I don't remember what kind of voice I did for Professor Russell. Did I do the crazy German inventor voice? I think that's the voice I did. It would have made sense that I tried to do another Canadian voice, because that's the voice I did for Tita, but I might actually have to look up an old episode and remind myself, because, you know, you'd think I'd at least remember the, like, face characters, i.e. the characters who got a portrait, what kind of voice I did for them. In case we see the professor, I will do this voice for him. Until I can check my notes and see if I get a different voice. I'm all over the place today. Forget about me, guys. Well then, we should head for the airship port as soon as our preparations are complete. Oh really, Olivier, so you are sticking around, huh? Jean, if you would be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets for this icebound flight. 4 tickets? Ooh! Pardon? Where do you get off taking the lead and... Hold on. 4? Well, naturally. You and Shara. And then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. What? I thought this might come up. You're certain you wish to come with us? The search for Joshua is my mission as a hunter of love. Not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be reason enough, I would think. Ooh, you think there's gonna be like a rival character for all our, like, party members? I imagine, Joshua's gonna be the rival character for Estelle, right? Probably. So that still leaves, how many party members did we have? A bunch of them anyway, but I don't know if it's gonna add up. We haven't had 10 party members, so it's not gonna add up to 10 enforcers. So, I don't know. Maybe it's like 8 enforcers, and then like there's you know, Weissman / Alba as like a special ultimate villain will be like a 9th guy. But then who's gonna be the 10th one? Lawrence? Maybe? I don't know. Best not to speculate too much, but it would be a nice little like thing to have like a rival character for everybody, you know? A simple narrative tool, but something I would like. Okay, wait. Leaving your total friggin' insanity aside for a second. Don't drag Chloe into this too, you jerk. She doesn't even No. Actually, I was going to ask for the same thing. Hell yeah, Chloe. Say what? This malicious, mysterious society is operating within the borders of Liberal, plotting who knows what. As what I am, I cannot simply ignore what they are doing. I must act. Besides, I want to help Joshua. And you, Estelle. Aw, Chloe. But your classes. This morning I sent a letter to Dean Collins, stating that I will be needing a break from lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway, and I have all the credits I need to move on at the end of the year already. I talked to Jill and Hans about it, and they insisted I should go. Wow, if only that was that easy to, like, skip out on school, but I guess when you're the princess, it comes with the territory, so... What the... Also, I should not belittle her scholastic pursuits, of course. It must not have been easy to like get such excellent scores to be able to qualify for early skipping out. So that's a little shitty on me to belittle her academic pursuits. I am sorry. My, but you certainly go all in once your mind is made up. I'm sorry. I suppose I am shoving myself onto you, in a way. I can remain behind if you'd prefer. Oh, no you don't. If you really want to come, I'd love to have your help. You don't have a problem with it, right, Shara? Just the opposite. I think it's a wonderful idea. Chloe's skills in Orbal Arts will be a great help, as will Sieg. Thank you. Sherazard, Estelle, thank you. I'll give it my all, I swear. Well, we're old friends after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? Now let's combine our forces and find our lost princess. Oh, that's so cute, I love it. That's right. Yes, lead on, Red Knight.
And this would make me the lone wandering prince from a nearby country, here to take back the dark-haired princess, even if by force.
You don't get to add roles. Well, good to see that sorted out. In that case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way the guild can pay expenses for you. Yes, please do.
Well, I shall assist you with all my heart. Let us be off.
Ooh, that was a lot to take in, but cool. Chapter 1 ends! Alright. Chapter 1 of the second chapter. That's not confusing. Yeah. I don't know. It felt like maybe... Was it shorter than some of the chapters in first chapter? I feel like there would have been like 2 dungeons to do. Like, you know, every chapter kind of had 2 phases in the previous game. Previous installment. But I guess there were 2 phases in this chapter. There was investigating the 3 leads, and then investigating the academy. It's just that there wasn't a lot of combat involved in the first phase, so it felt a little bit lighter as a chapter. But, yeah, no, that's fine. Ooh, this is still Ruan. Ah, Bleu Blanc still, got it. Interesting.
And so the fate comes to an end. But the passion it left in my heart still burns within me. Ooh, those theater words again, that fete. My only solace is to wait in the pale moonlight with the cool breeze of the sea to still my heated blood.
Oh, I don't know who this is. Sorry to make you wait, says a man. Ooh, him.
Perfect timing. You really are perfectly punctual, my friend. It would not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late, you know.
Whoa. Lawrence? Question mark?
Sorry, but punctual is what I am. Now, what is your report?
Oh, let us not be boorish and hurry so, yes? This has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little longer.
Really? I'll take that as a report of I really like them, then.
Like? The lovely princess has stolen even more of my heart. It's a miracle I yet live, I tell you. What's more, I met a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. A rival, me.
I shall be... Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little gassy there from all this high-strung voice acting. My bad. Sorry. Gotta recenter myself.
I shall be quite busy these next few weeks, I think.
You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobbies. but do not let it interfere with the plan.
You need not worry on that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it.
I thought it'd be important enough to, model it. Yeah, the gospel.
Very good. So, how did your experiments go?
Yes. Call it a 90% success rate.
Shit. Done a lot of voice acting today. Give me a break. Okay.
Yes. Call it a 90% success rate or so. The hologram projector can accurately project for many hundreds of cells. The first 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device worked flawlessly.
So, some cause for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report to the professor at once.
That gospel. Truly, it is far beyond contemporary technology. And I don't simply mean its ability to negate orbaments. I know it was made by the 13 factories. But how exactly does it work?
I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just the tip of a miracle.
Oh, so it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean, I wonder?
Regardless, a few more experiments should make the potential of the Gospels clear. With that...
Is there something behind that crate? Is that what he's looking at? I can't quite make out.
Who?
No-ho! We've had a number of unexpected actors coming onto the stage this night. How shall this cameo end, I wonder?
That's up to how our hidden mouse responds.
Indeed. Come now, mouse. Cry for us. Whoa.
What is going on in this scene? I can't tell who that is back there, so...
I'm not sure who that little mouse is, but your life is spared, it seems.
Thank Idios for your life, rodent.
Ooh, okay. The drunken guys were the Ravens. I was kind of wondering, would it be just Doc Hands, or would it in fact be, because we were in the Ravens area here, the warehouses, so... Damn, was that Joshua? Do you think... I couldn't make out, because I think it was like a haircut behind the crate. And I couldn't quite make out. Could it have been Joshua spying on them, Because, Joshua seemed to be a lone wolf now, Well, outside of his partnership with the Kapuas, but, So, Well, we'll see. Let's see if this cutscene reveals who it was, but, yeah. Guess they didn't want a manslaughter with witnesses, the enforcers, so, yeah. Bring on the beer!
Can't drink no more. Damn it. I coulda.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and it is... Oh! Wow, alright. I didn't even think about that, but again, this guy has been more than he seems also himself, so awesome. Also, I think what I thought was a haircut was just that, what are those things called where you tie a rope off to? That moor post there? It was sticking out behind the... I think that was like a black haircut, but nope. If I had seen green hair, I would have known it was Father Kevin, but okay. Oh, yeah, I think Kevin would have been in a little bit of trouble if these two came at him at the same time, so, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Idios, Saints, and anyone else I'm forgetting for saving your
humble servant. Like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess.
Yeah, he did his victory pose there for a second. Cute. Well, it was his putting his crossbow away, but yeah.
What monsters, though. So those are the enforcers of Ouroboros, huh?
Chapter 2.
The Raging Land. Ooh, yeah.
What a freaking title for the next chapter. I dig it. The next day, our heroes are oblivious to all those nightly escapades. Okay, we're off to Zeiss. Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? No, not I. If you can't think of anything, we should be going.
I can think of one piece of business. Where did Miss Dorothy go? She disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious as to where she could have gone.
I think she went to go see Niall in the hotel. That's a good point. I think we should go say hi and thanks before we leave Ruan. Yes, I think so too. We owe Dorothy our lives, really. I wanted to say goodbye to Matron Theresa and the children before we left as well, but I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think they're out. They are? Aww. I wanted to say goodbye too. Well, we can always write them a letter from Zeiss, you know. I bet they'd love it, in fact. And we can always come back here easily enough if we really need to. Yes, that's true. I'll write them then. Hey, we'll write them. I want in too.
Yeah, well, come, my friends, let us away. To the pulsing heart of the Ouroboros Revolution, and the seat of geniuses.
Alright, we're kind of at the end of the episode here, everybody, so we're not going to be getting too much progress here, so let's see. So we got to go to the hotel. Sorry. We got to go to the hotel, and where do we go after that? It says let's head to Zeiss on a liner, so are we going by airship, not by foot? So I don't go try walking to Oh yeah, and they did talk about tickets, like, didn't he say, like, or what did he say about 4 something? But, you guys, before we do that, this is the moment, right? Those paying attention, you remember? I said I'd hold off on this until we'd go a little bit longer. Now, I thought, again, because I didn't think the chapter would end after the Genius business, I was kind of thinking we'd, like, have something else to do here in Ruan, and in between I'd go and turn this in, but I think I gotta go do this now, you know? Just do my best. I've done my best collecting these items, so, you know. Is there otherwise... Oh! Hold on. Recruiting great gamblers. There is something here. Persons confident in their gambling ability, come ASAP to the first floor of the Laventar Casino and Bar. Details will be explained on site. Please inquire with me, Lakeisha. Oh, okay. Okay. This is a new one. I don't remember them... Okay, actually, I was gonna say, I don't remember them pushing a, like, side quest on us at the end of a chapter, / like, beginning of a new one. I guess we're technically in chapter 2 now. But I do remember there was the one where we had to make a delivery from Roland to Bose. But this is not, like, a delivery quest, so this was that's a bit of a surprise. Do you think this was here already? Like, I somehow missed this? Like, when we were at Genus, I should have come back to do this? Like, maybe that's... I was pretty careful about checking these whenever we had, like, big plot moments, so I'm a little surprised I missed this if that's the case. But, anyway. Before we do any of that, let's do a little bit of supply, because I'm kind of at the end of the episode here, you know. I'm going a little bit long because I think it, you know... it's appropriate, but let's go a little bit long so I can take care of a little bit of this business of, like, resupplying, checking gear, and upping those orbiment slots that I said I would do. And I guess we can do that for Chloe and Olivier as well. I was kind of thinking one of them at least would leave us at this point, because that was kind of how the first chapter worked, that you kind of had your, like, visiting characters for the chapter, and then, you know, they'd part ways. You only really got everybody permanently for the final dungeon, if you recall. So this one seems to be working a more standard, traditional RPG model of we just have a big, party members will remain, The game will find excuses for them to stick around and remain as part of your adventures. I am not complaining. I liked the vibe of here's the province of Liberl you come to, and here's the feature character of that province. I like that format for first chapter, but second chapter needs to have a bit of a different vibe, and I can dig, now that the stakes are getting so ridiculously huge, I can dig that we are getting a more growing permanent party. That's really fun. That's fine and fun and stuff. Let's get an EP charge. Even though we have plenty of them, but, we used up one. And how are we on these? Let's get some tricolor rice. Let's get a couple of these. Surprise cookie. Fresh... Oh, no, only the one egg's enough, thank you. The young lady plate is... We're all out of sharp cheese. There we go. Ooh, we need a lot of these. Hold on. 10 of them, in fact. Azalea fruit. They're not cheap, man, these Azalea kisses. Oh, I need one more. They don't really eat up supplies, don't they? Otherwise, we're pretty good. Oh, except, man, the young lady plate, good lord. It's 1,000 Mira gone from my pocket. Oh, boy. Them steaks. So it goes. Steaks is I. Okay, we have 5, but the Royal Gelato and Azalea Kiss need a few more, so some, Ooh, Dragon Beams for the Royal Gelato. Yeah. Man, I'm buying so much food, but... And then I never cook anything with them. No, I'll cook stuff eventually. In fact... Right now, let's make one meatball to replace the one we used up there. Which means I do need to buy some supplies, actually, to have a nice even spread. So, forgive me, everybody. So let's see, the one where the meatball pops up, I gotta supply those. So a marbled steak, one more of those. If we get to like a really tough boss, I might need to end up chucking a bunch of those meatballs and cookies, so... Might as well keep my stocks fresh. How many of them do I have them at the moment? Oh, it doesn't tell you here like how many you have in the pocket, so let's see. I made like a couple of both, I think. Oh yeah, the absorbed one. It's wind element. 2 blue, 4 green, and 2 of that, huh? Okay, recover 2% of user's max HP when defeating an enemy. Ooh, the user's max HP, not the enemy's. Interesting. Here we go. Weird that these are listed under healing. I guess because they're, like, manufactured, but they're really not healing items. We got 3 of all of them. Okay. Alright, let's think about where we could slot this Absorbo. Which needs a slot number 2, huh? Okay. So if we put this here, we can get some sick moves for Estelle. Sylphid Guard and Sylpharion. Which would fit. She's kind of like Wind and Fire. I like having the, like... I like her having the, Dark Ones as the Joshua tribute, but, you know... One also adds up nicely. Now, this one only has 1 value of that, so... Cannot install quartz. Right, okay. Anybody else? We just don't have those slots available at the moment, but... Okay, Chloe would also benefit from this, because she's got plenty of blue and, those. But also, she's got an even spread of green and blue, so it's either Sherazard or Estelle. Alright, so let's go next. Ruan's tourism and its future! Your vote for Norman, please! Very good. Let's go... Blah, 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 blah. Let's go over here and see if there's any new weapons. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Yeah, we don't have any new gear, so the problem with some of my low damage output was not that I have subpar gear. It just is that I guess some of our characters have low damage output. All right, might need to worry about those you know, whatchamacalls. Ah! Oh, shit! I meant to check what it costs. Well, now that option's there for Chloe for Estelle. Thankfully, we have a lot of these here, so it's fine. Let's upgrade that. Right, the cost goes down the further you are, the closer you are to the center, so it's only good that we start from the middle, I guess. Do you like that? Just stocking up here for everybody, you know, get them slots working. In fact, why don't I get, because Estelle's got 3 now, why don't we get for everybody, like, a couple of these? Because these levels are also, I got the Sepith, you know, here. It is not that bad. And we want to open up this chain. So, because, again, you know, that one's down there, this lone one, so not worth it to go on that one. There we go. Good. I'll sit on the other ones for now, you know. It was about time to do that. All right, so let's order the orbments around a little bit. Oh, well, not for Estelle. Let's just check here what happens if I put the absorb. So we get Tear, get Aqua Bleed, and Spiral Flare even. Ooh. And what is Silpharion? Just really quickly. So let's see. Hold on. Let's really quickly. The absorb one is. Here we go. So it's 4 green, 2 blue, 2 yellow. Just like thinking about these options here. 4 green, 2 blue, 2 yellow. So yeah, La Tiara. We could start pushing towards that with that. 2 green, 2 yellow. You know, like maybe Chloe could reach La Tiara, which would be kind of nutso, honestly. And what is Silphari? Oh, and also there's Spiral Flare. It's another, like a bigger area move than Firebolt EX. Oh, and La Forte. Hold on now. That would be sick. That would be so good. Ooh. Gotta think about this one now. Wow. But Silpharion, it's a support effect. I can't quite tell what it does as a support, though. Now, if you get super crazy, look at that Abyss Fall. That's actually something that Estelle could work for if I keep piling those black orbments on her. Or Lost Moby, not doing Earth with her. But then there's these crazy multi-element ones down here. Saint, Zodiac. Oh, dude, that's really good. That costs insane, though. Wow. So yeah, let's quickly review these options here. For Chloe, if we stick on... Okay, for Chloe... Shit, hold on. Hold on, let's remove that. And put the attack one there, so we got the more element spread there. If we put there, we get you get Tiaral and La Tiara. Sylphengard, Silpharion. Wow. Sylphengard, Silpharion. Okay, an area movement +2 spell. That's actually pretty nice. That's not terrible. And anything else he gets? Airstrike and Aerial even. God damn, that's impressive. And Stone Impact. Oh, nice. So no matter who I give this to... Wow, the power of, like, Tier 2 orbments. Apparently nothing to sneeze at. But, yeah, let's keep that like that for a moment. Now, if I go here and put this here, let's review. We get... we don't get La Tiara or Tiaral, but we get Silpharion, and we get Spiral Flare. We get Spiral Flare, basically, and we get Airstrike and Aerial. It's because it's just, what, it's like 3... No, it's 4. So it's just a free... Yeah, you just get free Aerial by just by equipping Absorb by its lonesome. That's very impressive. That's really, really cool. Now, can I get La Forte somehow? La Forte needed, like, a little bit more. So we have 2, 5, 5, 5, and 1. And La Forte needed... By the way, I forgot to say, like, if you don't want to watch me menu finagling, this was the time to tune out. So if you're still watching this and you're not a fan of this, now's the time to tune out. Thank you. Catch you next week. I'm going to just finish checking this Ouroboros situation and then call it for the day. A little late, I know, I'm sorry. But, yeah, where was La Forte? There it is. Needs 5 fire and 3 of that, huh? Okay. So the issue isn't... Okay, the issue isn't this now. We got 3 on this line. Oh, but we don't have any of... hold on now. Sorry, I'm really thinking about this one now. We need 5 on that and 3 of those elements. Okay, hold on. I think I can do this. So... we just need to swap the 2... We need to basically swap these 2 branches. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on now. So, remove, and put the absorb there, and the action there. And then, so it's 4, 6, and 3. But we need a 5 for the fire, and that is where attack 2 comes in. Because this is providing 2 fire. So I remove cast 1. And I remove this one, and I swap those. And we got La Forte! God damn big brain moves. Now... I'm pretty happy with this setup, I'd say. Really quickly, though, I'm going to still review my options here. So, here, if we could still, like, if I put it over here over this EP1, we could get this. We don't get La Crest, I don't think. La Crest would be super neat. Was it called Crest? In fact, I lost Crest there, I just think. Is that true? Yes, I lose Crest if I don't have this gem here. Huh. What if I put Defense 2? Put it there. I get Anti-Sept, but I just can't get that... I need that Earth to get that Crest. What if this one I swapped? Does not match the elemental slot. We are screwed on that front. Okay. Okay, I can get Crest if I swap this out. But not La Crest. We do have this, so this is nice. Is there even a La Crest? If there's La Forte, there must be a La Crest, right? There's a crest. There's a crest, you guys. That actually isn't super hard to get, as long as you can get big earth bounce thing. There we go, La Crest. It needs 5 of that and 3 of water. I don't think I have enough earth at the moment. 5 earth, 3 water, 3 yellow, 3 white, so... I don't think I have the earth options right now, so... Yeah, I think La Forte is so... I mean, this is great having Tiaral and La Tiara, but I don't think any enemies are doing this much damage that this is necessary yet. So even on that front, I don't think we need to do this yet. So instead, let's get that attack there. Oh, actually, what happens if we put this here? We get Stone Impact if I put the EP cut there. So maybe I'll do that instead. That's kind of nice. Anybody else, if I have to put Absorb. Again, Silpharion and Lightning we would get. That's kind of interesting. I haven't thought this hard about these Orbiment Schlorts in a while, but we haven't gotten such a valuable Orbiment in a long, long time, so, you know. Blue Impact, Aerial, Airstrike, Aerial. Very, very unimpressive the abilities we could get here. But La Forte is a huge thing, I feel like. So, I think I'm gonna main character energy give that to Estelle. We miss out on Silpharion, and we miss out on the huge heals. And those would be really nice. But having La Forte and Spiral Flare, I think that's huge. So I think this is a really good setup to do it like this. I could still think about, like, no, I couldn't, because I really need the EP1 here to give that 3 colorless energy there. We could technically go for a crest here almost if I like put like an earth element here, but I think I'm not gonna mess with that. Oh, the last thing I forgot to do, right? This evade 1, we can put the cast 1 again, so that she's got that, you know, Soul Blur and Dark Matter. Would those have actually been there if I? They actually would have been there, but I like her having this dark stuff here, so... I mean... Who knows, maybe we'll get, like... You know, maybe we'll get, like, another dark element, and we get her a ton of dark stuff, so we can have this nice setup here on the left with the water and fire that I like theming her with, but we'll actually have room for these dark elements that I want to have her, like... on the side. Yeah. I'll think about it. But that's it all for today. Yeah, this is the setup this is the Orbiment setup I like. Sorry everybody, but that was really interesting. Like, we got such a powerful Orbiment. The Absorb ability on itself is kind of cool. But, yeah, you know, the unlocked spells is the real magic, so... Next time, yeah, unfinished business, everybody. The couple of side quests. And I guess we could talk to Dorothy and Niall, and then we head off. Sound good? Good. Catch you all then, everybody. Bye-bye!